Here's a quick and easy guide on how you can build the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies map Terminus' wonder weapon, the BEAMSMASHER. Now once you turn on the power and resurface Pack-a-Punch, you need to equip the dead wire ammo mod onto one of your weapons, and once you do, you want to head onto the lift where Pack-a-Punch sits and take it to the higher floor by interacting with this machine right here, and it will cost 500 essence. And this is where you need to be mindful of time because you only have one shot of doing this on this ride, otherwise you're going to have to take the lift back down and back up again to try again. Now as the lift is going up, I want you to aim this way where I am, and there's going to be a fuse box that you need to shoot with the dead wire weapon, and don't worry, you don't have to worry about if the dead wire is charged on your weapon or not. Just as long as you have it equipped, you're good. Anyway, shoot this box that will become visible as the lift goes up a little more, and then right away as you shoot that, you'll notice the shock will move from that box to another one, and this will be on the right of you. So you need to shoot that one quickly, which is right here, and then after that you're not so much on a time crunch as you can shoot this one without worrying about missing your chance. So the next box you need to shoot is right here on this house on the side here, and then you need to go inside to where we did the second generator, and you want to shoot this fuse box, and then the last one you need to shoot is literally outside the second generator house, and it's going to be right here. And now once you shoot that last fuse box, this door will now open, and you want to just come in and kill this buffoon on the ground and end his misery, and he will drop a piece for you for the wonder weapon that you will need to pick up. The next step is you want to head over to where the elemental pop perk machine sits, and if you don't know where that is, just take a look on your minimap or follow where I'm going. So right across the house where the second generator is, you will see this little house here, or I guess shed with the crafting table, and then you want to open this door right here and keep going down until you enter this building. And beware because a lot of vermin may spawn, so be on your guard and just come up to this briefcase here and interact with it, and it will open up, and you just want to interact with it again to pick up the piece, which is the resonator. Now take that piece back to the room we opened by shooting the fuse boxes, and you want to insert the resonator in this machine right here, but you do need to do two more things after this. You now have to basically solve a puzzle, or I guess a math problem, in order to input the correct code in this machine. We put the resonator in. Now first things first, I'm sure you saw this whiteboard right here with these weird shapes. We just need to figure out which of the three shapes are in our equation in our game, and yes, it will change each game you play. Now to do that, you need to interact with three laptops, and the first laptop is going to be right outside of the quick revive perk machine's house, and it will be right over here. The second laptop is going to be right outside of the stamina perk machine's house, and it's going to be right over here. The third one's going to be at the bottom right outside of the cave where the speed cola perk machine is, and the cave where the PhD flopper perk machine sits right over here. Now as you can see, as we interact with each laptop, the shapes we need to work with show up on the screen. So there is a total of 3 shapes, so don't worry, you don't have to take a picture of it on the laptop or memorize it, as once you have interacted with all 3 laptops, you can go back to the machine we inputted the resonator in, and you just want to interact with it, and it will show each of our shapes in our game right here on these sticky notes. You can take a snapshot here if you want to try to solve it using the whiteboard in the room, and I'm going to be very transparent with you. I failed math. Matter of fact, I failed high school as a whole, so I'm not going to walk you through how to solve this, but if you know, then that's wonderful. Another way you can solve it is by going to Peck's window right here and bribing him with 5,000 essence, but to me that's a ripoff because I'm pretty stingy. But there is word on the street that you can look up a Terminus code generator and input the shapes you got in your game, and it will solve it for you, but that's just word on the street. What would I know? I flunked high school and here I am. Now once you solve the code on your machine, you will see that there is a dot on the map that's going between 3 different places on the map. What you need to do once you solve the code is end the round, and it should let you pick up the resonator from the machine, and it should pinpoint you to where you have to go on the machine, and the order of the islands that you have to go to never change no matter the game, so it'll all be the same. So as you can see, it's telling you to travel to the island that's on the top right of the map, and you will need to take a boat to go here. And again, don't forget to pick up the resonator from the machine because you will need it. So the island you're going to be heading to is Castle Rock Island, and once you get there, you will see a blue orb just chilling there, and you want to interact with it, and it will put your resonator down. And what you need to do is wait for this orb to zap a zombie with the blue beam, and you need to either kill the zombie near the orb or just kill the zombie that got zapped, and pick up the blue energy ball that it drops once you kill them by hitting your interact button on it. And then you just need to quickly take it to the blue orb there, and you just need to do it again with one more zombie. Now wait for the orb to zap another zombie, and then once it does, kill it, and then pick up the blue energy ball that it drops and take it back to the blue orb. Just in case you're not aware, you will need to hit your interact button again while you're holding the blue energy ball when you take it to the orb to deposit it. Now once you do that, the objective zombies that spawned will now be gone, and the orb will get up and move to the next island you have to go to, and the resonator will be on the ground where you put it, and be sure to pick it up again because you will need it for the next one. The next island that you're going to is going to be called Crab Island, and it's going to be literally the next island you see when you're heading the direction the orb flew towards, and you'll see this orb again on the island, and it should be a green color. And what you need to do now is the same exact step, so just interact with the green orb and put your resonator down, and objective zombies will now spawn, and you need to do the same thing and wait for this orb to zap another zombie with the green beam, and that zombie, just like the last one, will be glowing, but this time will have green aura around it. So just kill it and pick up the green energy it drops by interacting with it, and bring it to the orb and hit your interact button to deposit the energy. And you just want to do this one more time, so a total of 2 times, and once you do that, the same thing will happen, and the orb will get up and fly away to the last island you need to go to. And don't forget to pick up your resonator again so you can use it for the next and final island. The last island will be literally the only one you haven't traveled to yet, so if you're looking at your TAC map, it will be the one on the top left of the map, and it's called Temple Island. This time you will see a purple orb waiting there for you, and do the same exact thing and interact with it. This one will be harder than the last 2, but it's the exact same idea. Wait for it to zap a zombie with the purple beam, and you just want to kill that zombie and take the energy it drops and deposit it to the orb twice. And once you do that, you will officially be done the challenge, and it should drop an AMP munition on the ground that you need to pick up, and then take the boat back to the main island, and you just want to head back to the room that you solved the math equation in and bring the pieces to this crafting table and craft the Beam Smasher, aka the map's wonder weapon. And also be very careful, as zombies can easily pile up right behind you even if you're running ether shrouds, so be very quick with it and build it and get the hell out of that tiny ass room.